In this video we're going to show you how to cure your slice. Slicing the ball, coming over the top, hitting down, these are all sort of products of something that's happened in the first place. So you've either got some back issues and you can't turn particularly well, or you might have a shoulder injury or something like that. Now let's assume that you're pretty good with your flexibility, you're not too bad there. A slice usually comes about, well in fact it has to come about, from an open club face at contact. So at some point you've hit enough balls in the water on the right hand side as a slicer and you've decided, well I know how to fix that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start swinging way out to the left here. So if you're swinging way out to the left here, it's not because that's a good idea, that's usually because you're frightened of the club face. Whether you know it or not is another question. You probably don't know it, which is why you might be watching this video. So how do we come about with an open club face to begin with? So just about 99 out of 100 slicers that I see slice the ball because their grip is too weak. So if you have a weak grip, which means your left hand is positioned way too far to the left on the grip of the club, and your right hand's way up over the top, first thing that does is it sets your shoulders off to the left and open, which starts bringing about the whole concept. And if you look at my club face there now, it's really quite square, but if I go up to the top, come back down to the bottom, we've got a very, very open club face. Like I said, you're not going to play golf for too long and enjoy hitting the ball way out to the right there and slicing it as well. So that is the root of all the evil. This is the compensation for all of that, and all of a sudden we've got ourselves into a bit of a tangled up mess. So the first thing I would do is I'd get yourself down to the driving range, strengthen your grip. That doesn't mean tighter, that just simply means moving your hand, left hand in particular for a right-handed golfer. For a left hand, everything I'm saying is in the opposite. So it's your top hand here. We want to start seeing 2 or maybe even 3 knuckles, which might actually be an extremely strong grip and too much, but I'd rather overdo it at this stage if you're a weak grip cutter. So we're going to go with 3 knuckles, and then we're going to hit a few shots. Now what's going to happen is immediately your club face is going to come more close to the ball. What's going to be difficult to bring change is the fact that you've probably been used to coming over the top and swinging to the left to compensate for your slice. So the first couple of shots you do might go twang straight off to the left, low and left and pretty ugly looking. It's actually a good sign. It means we're making some progress here. So we've strengthened up our grip. Then what we might do is put something down here just to annoy your eye line and to give you a bit of a visual cue that straight in golf has nothing to do with straight to the ball. That may be putting or maybe chipping to a small degree, but when we're using the driver or a 7-iron and above for that matter, we want the club going back straight, turning your shoulders, and then when you're coming down and through, we want this right elbow tucked right up against your right hip here, and we want the club coming inside this little visual cue of the balls turn in a little half moon shape, which you should see from the back angle here. And if you're coming from here and the grip matches up, then all of a sudden we've got face and path matching up just nicely. It might produce a little baby draw or even a straight shot. So that's how we're going to cure your slice. Your slice will usually come about, and the hugest effect on club face is your grip. Weak grip, open club face, over the top, out to in compensatory move. We've got ourselves a built-in cut. The root of all the evil is the club face, so let's fix that by strengthening up your grip, moving your right hand a little more to the right. Like we said, the first couple of shots you try this, you're probably going to hit low and left and ugly, and you're probably going to think, oh, this isn't working, I'm not going to do that. You haven't fixed path yet. So we're going to have to get more from inside. So let's go ahead and hit a shot here. Slightly stronger grip, little practice move, up against my body, up against the body, coming from inside here, releasing the club properly. We should see a ball that starts out to the right and then draws back to the left. Bingo, something that started out to the right and drew back to the left. When you first start doing this, you're going to have to do it slowly. Don't go full tilt at it, because if you go full tilt at it, you're probably going to come out here again. That's going to produce cut shape, same as a forehand slice in tennis or a cut shot in cricket. Same sort of style, hand move. So work on your club face first, that's grip. Work on your path secondly. Get them both to match up and all of a sudden your slice is gone. We hope that helps you with your consistency, and we hope it gets rid of the slice for you.